All right, y'all. So what you guys are going to do today is you're going to copy down these notes and follow along with the video. See if you can do it, and we can regroup when I'm back. So it says measurement conversions. So what a measurement conversion is when you want to go from one unit of measure to another. So inches to feet, grams to kilograms, ounces to pounds. To solve, all you're going to do is you're going to set up a proportion like we've been doing that compares the ratio of units within the problem. So what is a unit? So in this example, I have feet to yards equals feet to yards. So I'm going to circle feet, and it has to be across from 3 feet. Oh, there it is. Then I have yards, which I'm going to box. Is that across from yards? Yes. So I know that this unit rate to this unit rate is set up correctly. So we could cross multiply, but we're just showing you that this is an example of how you're going to do it. Okay, so the next step is you're going to use your mathematics chart to set up a unit rate to solve for missing quantities. Okay, so in your little packet, you got a formula chart with the reference material, and so this is what we're going to use today. Okay, so the first question says, how many cups, I put an X over that, we don't know it, so that's why it's our X, are in 1 quart. Okay, so let's look at our reference material, and it doesn't say cups to quarts automatically. So you guys probably used your Gallon Man last year to help you. That was the quickest way to figure out for me. So I know that in 1 quart, there are 2 pints. So I know that a pint has 2 cups. Okay, so in a full quart, I have 4 cups. Okay, so that's what I did for you. So you can pause for a second, you can pause this video for a second, copy everything down, but I'm gonna keep on going. So it says, how many cups are in 8 quarts? So how many cups is your X are in 8 quarts? That's what I know. Well, I know that in 1 quart, it's 4 cups. Okay, so that's my unit of measure. So that's what I'm gonna write first. So I'm gonna write 1 quart to 4 cups. Okay, well this quart needs to be right here, across from it. So quart over cups. So now what we're going to use, it says how many cups, that's my X, so I'm going to put an X there, are in 8 quarts. So 8 goes on top. Okay, you want to check. Quarts equals quarts. Cups equals cups. Perfect. So now you can either cross multiply, or you can see what the relationship is from 1 quart to 8 quarts. Well, I know I have to multiply by 8. So I know 4 times 8 is 32 cups. So that's how many cups are in 8 quarts. All right, so you can pause the video if you need to copy stuff down, if you got a little behind. So we're gonna pause for a second and go on to the next one. Okay, so it says how many ounces, so X, are in 1 pound. So let's look at our thing. Oh, and I see it. 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So 1 pound equals 16 ounces. So I already know that. 1 pound is 16 ounces. So that's what I know for sure. So then it asks how many pounds are equivalent, that means equal, to 96 ounces. So we already know that 1 pound is equal to 16 ounces. We already know that. So that's what I'm going to use first. 1 pound over 16 ounces. Okay, well remember this pounds needs to go across from it over ounces. So now what we do is we look back at our question. It says how many pounds, that's our X, are equivalent to 96 ounces. So pounds is your X, 96 ounces is your denominator. Okay, so now what you have to do is you have to cross multiply. So I know 96 times 1 is 96 is equal to 16x. Okay, so I have that right there. So I know to get x by itself, I'm going to divide both sides by 16. So I would do 96 divided by 16. And I see, okay, 6 and 6. Well, 6 times 6 gets me 36. And then 6 times 1 plus 3 is 9. So, oh, I know it's going to be 6 pounds are in 96 ounces. Okay, so that would be my answer, 6 pounds. Okay, so that's all we're going to do today. This number 5 is a challenge and we can do that later, but this is really it. So what I'm going to do is you can pause the video if you got a little behind. If some people need to rewrite it, you're going to pause the video for a second, and then you're going to turn to the back of this packet. So you're going to turn to the back. Okay, so turn to the back, and there are 6 examples on the back of this page. So what you're going to do is I'm going to help set some up, and then you're going to do the rest on your own. Now, I have placed most of these in the ratio for you, but you need to actually solve them. So cross, multiply, and divide. So I'm going to do number 6 and number 7 with you, and then you're going to do 8, 9, 10, and 11. So it says, use your measurement chart to set up unit rates to solve for missing quantities. So number 6, Joan is 4 feet 2 inches tall. There are 2.5 centimeters in 1 inch. Okay, so that's what I'm going to use for my scale. What is Joan's height in centimeters? So that is going to be my x. Okay, well, I only have centimeters and inches, but Joan is 4 feet 2 inches tall. So I know that I need to change this 4 feet 2 inches. So if I look at my conversion measurement, I see that 1 foot equals 12 inches. And you should memorize that. So 1 foot equals 12 inches. Well, if I know I have 4 feet, all I have to do is multiply. 12 times 4 is 48 inches. Okay, well, Joan is 4 feet and 2 inches tall. So if 4 feet is 48 inches, I need to add this 2 inches to Joan's 48 inches already. So I know it's 50 inches tall. Okay, so now we set up our units. So I have 2.5 centimeters over 1 inch. Okay, so now I know that I'm going to have centimeters over inches. Well, what did I put my x by? Centimeters, because that's what I'm looking for. And how many inches tall was Joan? 50. So that's how I would set up my my proportion. Okay, cross multiply. So I know 2.54 times 50 is what I'm going to do. And because there's a 1 by the x, whenever I multiply this, that is my answer. So 2.54 times 50. Okay, pause for a second if you need to copy that down and maybe revisit it, but we're going to move on to number 7 next. Okay, so look at what this says. It says 1 mile is equal to about 1.6 kilometers. Okay, so that's my unit of measure. If the distance between 2 cities is 4 kilometers, then how many miles apart are the 2 cities? Okay, so I'm going to set it up. 1 mile is 1.6 kilometers. And I think I just used km. Well, I know it's going to be miles equals miles, kilometers equals kilometers. And I'm probably saying that wrong. Kilometers, same thing. Okay, so then let's look. If the distance between 2 cities is 4 kilometers, I know the 4 is going to go on the bottom. And how many miles is your x? So that's going to go on top. Okay, so you cross multiply. So 4 times 1 is 4 is equal to 1.6 times x. Okay, well now all you're going to do is divide. Divide by 1.6, divide by 1.6. And you can do your math down here. So I would have 4 divided by 1.6, okay? Well, you move your decimal over 1 place, move your decimal over 1 place inside, and pop it up. Okay, now you're going to finish. So you're going to be finishing how many miles there are apart. All right, so now what you're going to do, you can pause for a second if you need to copy that down. Here's the work for it. So pause if you need to do it. But you're gonna do 8, 9, 10, and 11 on your own. So you are solving all of these on your own. Now, some of them might be set up for you, so all you have to do is plug in the numbers and cross multiply and divide to solve for the proportions. All right, well, good luck. You can do this. There will be an extra credit opportunity, so just come raise your hand whenever you're done with the 6 questions, and you can get that extra credit opportunity. Hopefully you're on your best behavior. Do your very best. I'll copy these notes down, and we're gonna have a great day. See you tomorrow. Bye.